We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football in MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup. They're the best team in the NFL as far as running the football goes, but they're in for a stern test here.
Yeah, that defense that they're going up against, they're no slouch either. One of the top 5 units in the league. I think this game could boil down to stopping the big play. This offense can certainly hit some home runs, and if they hit on a couple here, it might be all they need to win the game.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. 12 carries, 67 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. He's at the 30, and he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, that's into his bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing Jones. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And Barkley did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
2nd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Raiders at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Giants are going to get the football back. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Working with a 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw. Jones. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage. And now it's 4th. Gano's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On play action, they'll throw. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Giants have it, it's picked up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
This drop.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 6. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Donovan Peoples-Jones in the final seconds of the first. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Gano the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Second and 3. Caught on the slant. And the Raiders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are back within a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, first and 10. Meanwhile, Jones' throw brought in by Bellinger. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Holding offense.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll set up a throw. That's caught by Myers. And they're going to speed things up here. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And New York set to take the field. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Jones to throw on third down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Looking to throw. Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Back to throw. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. Touchdown! Darius Slayton. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. On second down now, it's Knight. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Raiders on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Throwing, Jones. And his throw here's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Jones on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. Gano's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
This came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, and Next Gen Stats says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 33. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And the Giants send out their punter now. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. He's back to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly.